So anyway, Eau Claire has now become the center for our TSA Plus product, and it is a component manufacturing. It is it's a automated coil-to-coil, so it's a web process, and one person might run 3 different machines, and they set it up, and the coil starts running, and it might run for 3 hours while they're off checking on the other things, so it takes very little labor. It's extraordinarily complex. It's, as I've already cited, very capital intensive, and there is only one other supplier of this type of component in the world, and that is in Nido from Japan. They have an operation in Japan and one in China. We have expectations for component growth here in Eau Claire that, as I said, what trace goes down is TSA Plus that's replacing it. And so we'll be at 75% of our volume by the end of the year, roughly, on TSA Plus. We'll be growing to 25, adding that other 25% and continuing on. And as we grow, we're going to be expecting to further expand the TSA Plus here. And so we're kind of protective of the space, square footage here, in order to be able to facilitate that growth. We're likely, as we continue to grow, to add other assembly sites could be, as an example, one of our largest customers is now increasing their capacity and output in Malaysia. We might someday put a plant near them, that kind of thing. I don't think that has any effect on Eau Claire in terms of the whole component manufacturing that we're doing here, as well as some of the assembly that we'll keep in the States, simply because that's what you need to do in order to balance the newest products. Keeping them here, don't try to have the most advanced engineering teams in Asia. It gets too expensive. You can't train them well enough and fast enough. And to have expats, it's frightfully expensive to have expats over there. But we are definitely part of a growing industry at a significant pace, and are pleased to say that it is at least 25 years out before the disk drive is replaced, and it is growing at the same time. And so all of these battles we've gone through, we believe, are worth it. We're going to be in Eau Claire for a long, long time, because our component operation, there's no advantage to try to move the labor, move it elsewhere, because there's almost no labor in it anyway. And the complexity of the technology is such that we're literally sending PhDs here routinely just to make minor improvements, because if you can get a ½ percentage point of yield improvement, it's worth tens of thousands